Hello, Taurus. This is Angel Aura Divination, and I'm here to give the sign of Taurus their love reading to answer the question, how do they feel about you? So this can be a love reading, talking about how others might see you in relationships, or possibly even how a singular individual might see you in relationships. I'm gonna kind of leave it open-ended. It's going to be a little bit more of a shorter reading, especially because I have been putting out a lot of content this week. I don't know if I'm going to be doing these readings kind of consistently or not, but I am doing them for mid-June. So let's just get into it. The first card that we have out is the Four of Cups. And I was led to pull out some more cards, so I did, and I'm going to get into them as we go because I can see them, but I think I needed a little bit more context before I started telling you about the Four of Cups. So it's starting out with this energy of like rejection. And the Four of Cups kind of indicates to me that you've been rejecting potential partners, or you might even seem like you would reject people around you. And that's kind of slowing you down when it comes to developing romantic relationships. Not that that's good or bad, because maybe you're doing that for a reason, but you're very guarded. It seems that you don't really want your relationships outside of the realm of romance to be affected by the romantic relationships that you entertain. That really kind of gives me the energy that you are very guarded when it comes to relationships, just in general, because you don't really want to mess up the flow of the other things you have going on. And I think that somebody who would feel that you are rejecting them, and especially if you don't give them context of the other situations you have going on, kind of either gives the illusion that you have a lot of options when it comes to romance, or it also could even be giving the illusion that you just aren't interested in romance. And that's really what I'm picking up on with the Four of Cups. And the reason why I'm even saying that is because they have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords kind of tells me that you're a little unaware, a little aloof, about how people perceive you. You're also a little aloof about how to create more balance and harmony in your life. You're trying to develop these love relationships. I do get the impression that that's like the emotional realm is something that you're interested in developing within yourself and outside of yourself. You do want loving relationships, but you're kind of not really well adept to that in this energy. The cards are kind of saying that you can't really bring it together because you don't see how you can. But the reality is that you can do it all on your own. Because in this card, we have the Two of Swords. She's holding two swords, but she's blindfolded. If she can bring one of the swords close enough to her blindfold, she can pull herself out of that situation. And it seems like she's trying to bring the swords together. You know what I mean? But she's very guarded. So it's kind of like you're very guarded in the energy, but you're not really allowing yourself to bring harmony or balance into your life, especially in the logical mind, which is affecting the way that you would relate to others emotionally. The next card out that we have is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is an indication that, first of all, you might be sleeping a lot, or you might be doing a lot of meditation or manifestation prayer, right? But you're also trying to work on that internal balance and healing yourself, but you're still very guarded. The Four of Swords is also an indication to me that you've gone through some experiences that have led you to be very guarded, and you're still trying to heal from them, especially in the mind space, because it could even be about the give and take in relationships. Maybe somebody was very taking, or maybe you were very giving to a fault, and you have a hard time balancing out your thoughts when it comes to potential relationships. And so other people can kind of sense this around you, and that kind of slows them down from taking action towards you. However, there is somebody in your energy that is seeming that they want to really be dealing with you right now. We have the Ace of Wands, we have the Page of Wands. This is an immature or possibly even a light-hearted energy. It could even be an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. They also said the possibility of a Scorpio in your life. This is somebody who, they are very, 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 very physically attracted to you. They do want to have a new beginning when it comes to their physical attraction to you, possibly even deepening the connection between the two of you due to their own physical attraction to you. It might even be overwhelming for this individual, but they still need to learn more about you before they can actually commit to you. This person would be a very lighthearted friend. They're open to the idea of dealing with you, and they want to express that with you. We have the Two of Cups coming out for how this person feels about you, Taurus. So this person does really want to have a give and take with you. I think you might even want to have a give and take with them as well. But, it's kind of like They want all of that, and they kind of are planning for that. They're kind of desiring that. But how you're appearing to others right now is like you're healing from problems that you have internally, and like you're really trying to let that go, right? This person might even want to make an offer to you with the Ace of Pentacles here, or they might be expecting an offer from you at some point. And this could be an offer of materials, or this could even be a gift. This could also be just like a, hey, do you want to make this work out in the material realm? Do you want to bring stability to a relationship between us, right? They're kind of expecting that in the relationship with you, but really what I'm sensing here is that with the next two cards that we have, which is the Five of Wands and the Lovers, is that a choice needs to be made. It's kind of like you might even feel like this person is your soulmate, or this person might feel like they're your soulmate as well. But there's a lot of conflict between the two of you. There might even be a lot of competition on the offers that you're being given, or the offers that this person is being given as well. And so it creates difficulty in relating, right? So the guidance here with the Lovers is that you really need to connect more to your own intuition and to your own external guidance. So if you're having any friends give you advice about the situation, they are trying to lead you down a path of higher guidance, higher self-esteem, higher awareness, and also the ability to actually have a loving relationship, you know. And I think you really need to work on trusting people overall, just based on the cards that I'm seeing here. So now I'm going to be pulling one rune for you to give you some advice, and then we'll be out of here. I did want to keep these kind of short. Okay, so we have, what is this one called? Hagalaz, maybe? It's an H. It looks like an H, right? Can you see that? Let's see. And this one really represents change. It represents crisis, possibly. It also represents hail, like literal hail. So, you know, or also possibly precipitation and things like that. So, think about the symbolism behind the concept of precipitation, storms coming, things like that. I think a big change is going to be coming for you in your relationship sector of your life, and that moving forward, you're going to really be feeling a lot of change. You're going to be feeling the emotions affect you a little bit deeper. I think the universe is trying to push you into allowing change into your life, and you might be very guarded from change. I'm actually going to pull one more tarot card just to give me a little bit of insight, not hindsight, but insight about the things that you've been going through. Why are you trying to heal? We have the Emperor coming out. So you might have been in a very deeply committed relationship, or you just might have also been very stagnant and very controlling. You might have even been in a relationship with somebody outside of yourself, possibly even another Taurus, who was very stagnant, who was very controlling, who was very in the energy of trying to make everything kind of work out for them, I really feel. And you're healing from that, and you've been trying to heal from that, but you're still very guarded. And so this new person coming in, you know, they're not the same level as the person that you were with before, but that might also be to your benefit here, because it's a very even give and take with the new individual, the fire sign you're dealing with, right? So the guidance here is that you really are being pushed by the universe to allow change into your life and to make better decisions for your romantic sector. You just kind of have to allow it to actually come in. You know, open yourself up emotionally, basically, is what the guidance here is. But that's all I really have for you, Taurus. So hopefully this resonated, and I'll see you in your next reading. Goodbye.